or have somebody tell you what a pirouette is, what is your first initial thought? If it has anything to do with a ballet shoe, a pointe shoe, or ballet dance, you would be correct. I have studied dance the past 10 years in the style of ballet and currently taking a dance course at MTSU for ballet. Today, I will be discussing the history and characteristics of three major types of ballet: classical, romantic, and contemporary. The first is classical. It originated in the 1800s at the Imperial School of Dance in Russia. And according to the Encyclopedia of Britannica, the first piece choreographed was by a man named Marcus Pevita, and he choreographed a piece called Sleeping Beauty. He also has another well-known piece known as Swan Lake and the Nutcracker. One of the big characteristics of classical dance is the elaborate costumes that the ballerinas wear. And according to the blog Dance Through the Ages, emotion and storylines are a big part of the choreography in classical dance. This is also the style where the pointe shoe, the shoes that I had just showed you, is where it originated. It allowed the dancers to show high skill level as well as quicker movement. This is also where the long flowy tutu then became short and more outwards to allow dancers to move more thoroughly. The next style of dance I will discuss is romantic. This style was developed in the 19th century, and in the Costume Society they said that it premiered in the Paris Opera in 1832. Marie Taglioni was the first credited choreographer of this era with a piece called La Sylphide. She also had another well-known piece called Gazelle. There was also unique characteristics to this style of dance. The ballerina became the main focus, and the style was characterized by emotion, power, and sometimes violence. In the article Wish Upon a Ballet, sceneries were used to show supernatural stories. The last style I will be discussing is contemporary ballet. It evolved at the turn of the 20th century, and in the book Learning About Dance, this is the ballet where the ballet russes were formed by Michael Fokine. Tamara Warder's article giving history of dance, she credits that George Ballantyne was the founder of contemporary dance. He also had a very well-known piece called A Midsummer Night's Dream. This last style has many characteristics itself. It focused on the turn in of the hips rather than the turn out like most other ballet styles, and the movement was a primary focus of the dance. And they incorporated modern dance movement such as the use of the floor, the spine, and the torso. They also used a wide range of themes that were more abstract than other styles. Today I have shared the many characteristics and history of classical, romantic, and contemporary ballet. And in conclusion, there are over 30 major ballet companies in the world today, as well as many regional companies that are in many towns. And these styles and others around the world are continuously being developed to show more techniques, ideas, and aesthetics all over the world. It is important to credit the ones who started it all. It's also a way for many to express how they feel through movement rather than using words, and it's a starting point for all other styles of dance.